Prayer is power. When you pray, then you are in touch with your higher consciousness. Pray. Pray. Prayer is power. Pray. 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 Prayer is power. Prayer is power. What are you going to do? Pray. 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 When you pray, then you are in touch with your higher consciousness. Pray. 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 Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Pray. Prayer is power. When you pray, then you are in touch with your higher consciousness. Pray. Pray. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Pray. Pray. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. What are you going to do? Pray. Pray. Pray.
Welcome, everyone. Today is Thursday, December 15th, 2022. Welcome to Dr. Pillai's Religion of Religions YouTube channel. We are about to do a live, in-depth planetary puja using the chart of now based on my current location, which is in the state of New Mexico in the United States. Very happy to have you joining us live or watching it later on the replay. My name is Swamini Valli. I am a Pillai Center teacher and priestess and an AstroVed astrologer. Very happy to be hosting this program Monday through Friday on this channel. Dr. Pillai has explained the planets are agents of our karma, and they are more than just objects in outer space. There is a divine light being associated with all of them. And in doing this puja, we are connecting with those light beings and inviting their positive blessings to flow into us and to flow into our life. We have to invite the light in. There is such a thing as free will in the universe. Dr. Pillai has said, the light can't force itself on us. We have to invite it, to welcome it. So in the puja, we're inviting the light of these many divine beings to flow into us and into our world. We're using the South Indian style layout of the Vedic chart. Each of these little 12 boxes represents a unique zodiac sign. I have drawn the chart in chalk on a little blackboard that I have on a side table, and I'll be using that while I'm doing the puja. To do the puja, I have some water, I have a lit tea light, I have an incense stick, a bell, a small tangerine to offer, and also a bowl of fresh flower petals that I'll be using throughout the puja. To start the puja, I start with first sprinkling some water, a few drops of water on each side of the blackboard chart to purify the space where the puja is going to happen, a few drops of water on top of me, and I send a few drops of water out into space, symbolically towards all of you, so that whether you're watching it live or later on a replay, we are all participating in this with a sense of being in purified space and being purified ourselves. Next, I'm going to invoke Ganesha, the archetype who removes obstacles. Om Shring Gang, Om Shring Gang, Om Shring Gang. I ask Ganesha to come and to remove all obstacles from this puja. And I ask him to remove obstacles from the lives of all of the participants in the physical, mental, emotional, financial, and spiritual areas of your lives. I ask him to remove obstacles for all of you now and always. And I thank him for his help with this. Now, we do a short Tamil chant asking all of the planets to be beneficial towards us. Asura Nala Nala, Ave Nala Nala, Atiyar Arvarku Mikave. Asura Nala Nala, Ave Nala Nala, Atiyar Arvarku Mikave. Asura Nala Nala, Ave Nala Nala, Atiyar Arvarku Mikave. We ask all of the planets to be beneficial today towards us and towards our world. We thank Saint Gnanasamundar for teaching this chant, and we are grateful to Dr. Pillai for sharing it with us. Now, we are going to invoke various time elements that are active right now in my local area. We start with the planet that rules the day. Today is Thursday, ruled by Jupiter. I put the flower petals on Jupiter. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Now we honor the star that the moon is in. The moment the moon is in a star called Purva Palguni, I put the flower petals on the moon. This is a star with energies for relationship and also for rest and relaxation. Om Purva Palgunaye Namaha. Om Purva Palgunaye Namaha. Om Purva Palgunaye Namaha. Now we honor the Tithi, or the moon phase. At the moment, the moon phase in my local area is the 7th waning moon, called Saptami in Sanskrit. I put the flower petals on the moon. Dr. Pillai said we would use the Sanskrit name followed by the word Devi for the moon phase. Om Saptami Devye Namaha. Om Saptami Devye Namaha. Om Saptami Devye Namaha. Now we honor the planet that's ruling the hour in my local area, which is Mars. I put the flower petals on Mars. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Now we honor the yoga and the Karana time elements. Dr. Pillai said for these time elements, we would not use flower petals. We would say their names 3 times each. The yoga that's active right now is one called Priti, which has a meaning of contented. Priti, Priti, Priti. And the Karana that's active right now is one called Bhava, which has energies of creativity. Bhava, Bhava, Bhava. Now, we turn our attention to the chart of the moment. Dr. Pillai said we would start by looking at whatever sign, the ascendant sign, or the sign coming up in my local area on the eastern horizon. That sign, represented by the letters AC for ascendant, in my area right now is Danas, or Sagittarius. He said we would start with honoring the planet that rules the ascendant sign. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. I'm going to put the flower petals on Jupiter. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Next, we are going to now honor all of the planets, the stars they're in, the archetypes that rule those stars, the planets that are ruling the various signs. We'll do this starting here in the ascendant of Sagittarius and go in a clockwise direction around the chart. Today in Sagittarius is Venus and Mercury. I start with honoring Venus. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Venus is in a star called Mula, a star that has energies of wanting to have things on a good foundation. We honor this star, and I put the flower petals on Venus. Om Mulaye Namaha. Om Mulaye Namaha. Om Mulaye Namaha. Mula star is ruled by a goddess called Niriti. She's a goddess with a smoky energy, and she brings about transformational change. Om Niriti Devye Namaha. Om Niriti Devye Namaha. Om Niriti Devye Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Mula star, which is Ketu. I put the flower petals on Ketu. Om Ketave Namaha. Om Ketave Namaha. Om Ketave Namaha. Next, we honor Mercury for being in Sagittarius. I put the flower petals on Mercury. Om Buddhaya Namaha. Om Buddhaya Namaha. Om Buddhaya Namaha. Mercury is in a star called Purva Ashada. This is a star that helps us to discern what's right for us, what's wrong for us. It's a star of success. I put the flower petals on Purva Ashada, for Purva Ashada on Mercury. Om Purva Ashadaye Namaha. Om Purva Ashadaye Namaha. Om Purva Ashadaye Namaha. Purva Ashada star is ruled by Apis, a goddess who's a deified form of water. She brings about energies of purification. I put the flower petals on Mercury. Om Apasye Namaha. Om Apasye Namaha. Om Apasye Namaha. Next, we honor the planet that rules Purva Ashada star, which is Venus. I put the flower petals on him. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Now we pause for a moment and reflect on Danas or Sagittarius, the most idealistic and noble-minded of all the zodiac signs, today containing Venus, planet of happiness, planet of enjoyment of material plane comforts and beauty and the arts, and Mercury, planet of communication, business, and a planet that helps with our sense of humor. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. Going in a clockwise direction, the next Rasi or sign with a planet in it is Makara or Capricorn, which today contains Pluto and also Saturn. We start with honoring Pluto. Om Krum Kruntankaya Namaha. Om Krum Kruntankaya Namaha. Om Krum Kruntankaya Namaha. Pluto is in a star called Uttara Ashada. This is a star that can give blessings that are long-lasting for success. We ask this star's blessings, and I put the flower petals on Pluto. Om Uttar Shadaye Namaha. Om Uttar Shadaye Namaha. Om Uttar Shadaye Namaha. Uttarashada star is ruled by the 10 Visvadevas, 10 archetypes, who each embody a unique, divine, universal principle. We ask for blessings from all 10 of them, and I put the flower petals on Pluto. Om Visvadevasyes Namaha. Om Visvadevasyes Namaha. Om Visvadevasyes Namaha. Uttarshada star is ruled by the sun. I put the flower petals on the sun. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Now we honor the star. Now next we honor Saturn for being in Capricorn. I put the flower petals on Saturn. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. Saturn is in a star called Dhanishta, a star of prosperity, and gives blessings for also music and good reputation. We ask for blessings from this star, and I put the flower petals on Saturn. Om Dhanishtaye Namaha. Om Dhanishtaye Namaha. Om Dhanishtaye Namaha. Dhanishta star is ruled by the 8 Vasus, 8 light beings who each rule different spheres of existence. We ask for blessings from all 8 of them, and I put the flower petals on Saturn. Om Vasusye Namaha. Om Vasusye Namaha. Om Vasusye Namaha. Dhanishta star is ruled by Mars. I put the flower petals on Mars. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Capricorn, which is Saturn. I put the flower petals on Saturn. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Makara or Capricorn, a zodiac sign that can activate ancient past life skills and abilities, today containing Pluto, a planet of rationality and science, and Saturn, a planet of patience, perseverance, structure, and compassion. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with the planet in it is Kumbha or Aquarius, which today contains Neptune. We honor Neptune. Om Vam Varunaye Namaha. Om Vam Varunaye Namaha. Om Vam Varunaye Namaha. Now we invoke the star that Neptune is in. Right now he's in Purva Bhadrapada. This is a star that can give blessings of enlightenment, charity, and purification. Om Purva Bhadrapadaye Namaha. Om Purva Bhadrapadaye Namaha. Om Purva Bhadrapadaye Namaha. Purva Bhadrapada star is ruled by Aja Ekapada. He can give us blessings to help us experience deeper levels of stillness and also forgiveness. We ask his blessings, and I put the flower petals on Neptune. Om Aja Ekapadaye Namaha. Om Aja Ekapadaye Namaha. Om Aja Ekapadaye Namaha. Purva Bhadrapada star is ruled by Jupiter. I put the flower petals on Jupiter. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Now we honor the star that Jupiter is in, which is Uttara Bhadrapada. This is a star, we honor the archetype that rules Purva Bhadrapada, which is Ajekapada. We've honored Jupiter for ruling Purva Bhadrapada. Now we honor this planet that rules Aquarius. I put the flower petals on Saturn. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Kumbha or Aquarius, the most humanitarian and service-oriented of all the zodiac signs, today containing Neptune, a planet that helps us with our intuition and our ability to understand our own inner life. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with a planet in it is Meena or Pisces, which today contains Jupiter. We honor Jupiter for being in Pisces. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Jupiter is in a star called Uttara Bhadrapada. Dr. Pillai says this is a star that can help us with business development. We ask this star to help all of us with business development and also to help businesses throughout the planet flourish with integrity and with prosperity and with serving their customers in a way that's truly of service to others. Om Uttara Bhadrapadaye Namaha. Om Uttara Bhadrapadaye Namaha. Om Uttara Bhadrapadaye Namaha. Uttara Bhadrapada star is ruled by Ayurbundya, an archetype who can help to guard treasures and valuables. We ask him to guard our treasures and our valuables, including our treasure that is the earth itself. Om Ayurbundyaye Namaha. Om Ayurbundyaye Namaha. Om Ayurbundyaye Namaha. Uttara Bhadrapada star is ruled by Saturn. I put the flower petals on Saturn. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Pisces, which is Jupiter. I put more flower petals on Jupiter. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Meena or Pisces, the most transcendental of all the zodiac signs, today containing Jupiter, planet that helps with everything related to spirituality, but also a planet that can help to increase wealth and can help with everything related to banking or legal matters. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with a planet in it is Mesha or Aries, which today contains Rahu and also Uranus, who is retrograde. Both Rahu and Uranus are in the same star, so I'm going to invoke both of the planets before I invoke the star. I start with Rahu. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Next, we honor Uranus, who is retrograde and extra powerful. Om Hram Prajapataye Namaha. Om Hram Prajapataye Namaha. Om Hram Prajapataye Namaha. Rahu and Uranus are both in a star called Bharani. This is a star that has a tremendous amount of divine feminine Shakti or power or energy. I put the flower petals across Rahu and Uranus. Om Bharani Namaha. Om Bharani Namaha. Om Bharani Namaha. Bharani's star is ruled by Yama, an archetype of justice. Om Yamaye Namaha. Om Yamaye Namaha. Om Yamaye Namaha. Bharani's star is ruled by Venus. I put the flower petals on Venus. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Aries, which is Mars. I put the flower petals on Mars. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Misha or Aries, a zodiac sign that is a fire sign with very active energies, today containing Rahu, a planet that can help us to think outside the box, and Uranus, a planet that helps with success in life, higher intelligence, and astrology. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with a planet in it is Vrishabha or Taurus, which today contains Mars, who is retrograde. I put the flower petals on Mars. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Mars is in a star called Rohini, a star that gives energy for prosperity, beauty, and creativity. Om Rohini Namaha. Om Rohini Namaha. Om Rohini Namaha. Rohini's star is ruled by Brahma, an archetype of creation and creativity. I put the flower petals on Mars. Om Brahmaye Namaha. Om Brahmaye Namaha. Om Brahmaye Namaha. Rohini's star is ruled by the moon. I put the flower petals on the moon. Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Taurus, which is Venus. I put the flower petals on Venus. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Vrishabha or Taurus, a grounded earth sign, today containing Mars, which is a planet that likes to take practical action to solve problems. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with the planet in it is Simha or Leo, which today contains the moon. We honor the moon. Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha. Today the moon is in Purva Palguni, a star that has energies for relationship, rest, and relaxation. This happens to be my birth star, and I was able to get a massage yesterday in the afternoon when the moon started to be in Purva Palguni, helping me with rest and relaxation. I put the flower petals on the moon. Om Purva Palgunaye Namaha. Om Purvapalgunaye Namaha. Om Purvapalgunaye Namaha. Purvapalguni star is ruled by Bhagya, an archetype who can give blessings of good fortune. Om Bhagyaye Namaha. Om Bhagyaye Namaha. Om Bhagyaye Namaha. Purvapalguni star is ruled by Venus. I put the flower petals on Venus. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. At the moment, we have planets in all three stars that are ruled by Venus. Mercury is in Purva Ashada, ruled by Venus. Rahu and Uranus are in Bharani, ruled by Venus. And the moon is in Purva Palguni, ruled by Venus. That's an interesting note to observe. Now we honor the planet that rules Simha or Leo, which is the sun. I put the flower petals on the sun. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Simha or Leo, a sign of power and leadership, today containing the moon, which is our mind and our emotions. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with the planet in it is Tula or Libra, which today contains Ketu. I put the flower petals on Ketu. Om Ketave Namaha. Om Ketave Namaha. Om Ketave Namaha. Ketu is in a star called Swati. Dr. Pillai says this star can give divine blessings. Om Swatye Namaha. Om Swatye Namaha. Om Swatye Namaha. Swati star is ruled by Rahu, the archetype who rules the wind and the air elements. And also he is the father of Hanuman. Om Vayuve Namaha. Om Vayuve Namaha. Om Vayuve Namaha. Swati star is ruled by Rahu. I put the flower petals on Rahu. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Libra, which is Venus. I put the flower petals on Venus. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Tula or Libra, a zodiac sign with energies for balance, fairness, harmony, today containing Ketu, who is sometimes called the saintly planet. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with the planet in it is Vrishika or Scorpio, which today contains the sun. We honor the sun. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. The sun is in a huge star called Jayesta. Dr. Pillai says this star can give blessings for courage and conflict resolution. Om Jayestaye Namaha. Om Jayestaye Namaha. Om Jayestaye Namaha. Jayesta star is ruled by Indra, an archetype who gives blessings for leadership and courage. I put the flower petals on the sun. Om Indraye Namaha. Om Indraye Namaha. Om Indraye Namaha. Jayesta's star is ruled by Mercury. I put the flower petals on Mercury. Om Buddhaya Namaha. Om Buddhaya Namaha. Om Buddhaya Namaha. Now we honor the planet. Excuse me. We honor the planet that rules Scorpio, which is Mars. I put the flower petals on Mars. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Vrishika, or Scorpio, the most occult of all of the zodiac signs, today containing the sun, which is our soul, and also a planet so important for our health and our high self-esteem. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. Now I'm taking a lit tea light and I'm holding it in the air above the blackboard that has the chalkboard chart and the many piles of flower petals on it. And in the air, I circle it above the chart 3 times in a clockwise direction, offering the element of light to all of these divine beings that we have just invoked. Now I take a lit incense stick to represent the air element, and I'm going to pass that above the chart 3 times in a clockwise direction, offering the element of air and also a sweet scent to all of these divine beings that we just invoked. Now I take a bell to offer the element of sound. And now I take a little tangerine to offer the earth element, offering them a piece of food. They will put their blessings into this food, and then later I will eat that as a kind of prasad. I pass the tangerine above the chart 3 times in a clockwise direction. Now I make prayer hands, make sincere prayer to all of these divine beings that we have just invoked, asking them to send their positive blessings into the lives of all of us and into our world. I ask them to bless our families, our friends, our neighbors, our colleagues, our homes, our workplaces, our schools, our communities, our countries, and indeed the entire world. May everyone on this planet have healthy food to eat, clean water to drink, clean air to breathe, a safe place to live, good clothes to wear, access to health care, good education, sustainable jobs, and may everyone on this planet have love in their life, now and always. I ask for blessings for all of my teachers, past, present, and to come. And I ask for blessings for all of my students, past, present, and to come. I pray for enlightened leaders, enlightened citizens, enlightened laws, enlightened countries, and entire enlightened civilizations. I thank them for their help with this, and I make a bow. You can continue to make your own prayers in silence for a minute, and then we can do some short Q&A. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Peace to the body, peace to the mind, peace to the soul, peace to the environment. Peace, peace, peace. May we all go about our day or our evening in peace. Thank you all for being here. I truly appreciate your participation and your support. I see Katie has reminded us in the chat, today is the birthday for Gina Guerreri, Lakshmi in our community. We send her our best birthday wishes. Thank you for reminding us of that. If you have questions, you're welcome to post them in the chat, and I will do my best to try and answer them. And if you don't have questions, it's fine. It's not essential that you have questions, but I do like to give people an opportunity to post them if they have one, as we have a few moments here at the end. Tomorrow will be Friday. We will have less moments at the end because we have to end promptly on Friday, as Ronnie will need the Zoom link for another session. Sherry says her interview moved to today. All right, that may be a better moment for you. Jupiter is the planet that can give many blessings. Today, Thursday, and the star that the moon is in right now, Purva Phalguni, may be helpful for you as well, being a star ruled by Venus, which means it's got a connection to Lakshmi, who rules Venus. We had a lot of Venus connections today. So we wish you well, Sherry, with your interview. We hope that it goes well for you and that you get the job if this is something that you're wanting to manifest. We send you our positive thoughts. We hold Gina in the light for her birthday, and we hold Sherry in the light for her interview. We all send you our best wishes and our heartfelt love for what you're trying to do. Thank you for sharing that and letting us know. I see Pamela has posted happy birthday, Gina, and put little cake and party favors in there to wish her a festive birthday. Wonderful. Lovely. All right. I'm not seeing any other questions for today. I want to always be respectful toward your time. I'll go ahead and close our session for today and say to you all, namaste. The light in me honors the light in all of you. May light encompass all. See you again tomorrow. May it be a beautiful day or evening for all of you.